here today at Chapter 1. We're just expanding our routings to Australia, New Zealand's key markets. Dublin is very important for us to kind of feeder into either London or Paris and onwards to the rest of the world.
You're the fourth biggest airline in the world. Some people would be surprised at that. You've got a lot of equipment acquired in the last couple of years.
That's true, yes. So we've increased from 400 to over 600 aircraft in the last couple of years. So now up to the fourth largest in the world. So this is something that maybe some people might be surprised about, but the fact that the population in China is over 1.3 billion people maybe doesn't come as so much of a surprise.
Now, where are your bases and where do you hub people through?
So our base obviously is in London Heathrow that I work in. Our hub city is Guangzhou, which is in the south of China, which is about an hour outside of Hong Kong, just to give an idea. But our key destinations really is Australia, New Zealand, and Southeast Asia regions.
Very competitive market, but I've seen some amazing prices from China Southern. You were probably leading the field about 2 years ago in price. Is that how it's going to work for you guys? You're coming into a new market in Ireland, and you're going to be able to compete with the one-stop merchants through price?
That's correct, yes. So really for us, the key way that we get into markets is through price point. So what we're doing is we're coming with low prices, being competitive in the market, and offering new products. So we've got the new Dreamliner from London, we've got a new A380 from Amsterdam, and hopefully with the lowest prices and the best aeroplanes, that should be something to entice new customers.
What sort of prices are we talking about, Nick?
So we're talking about prices less than €800 to Sydney return from Dublin here. So we're talking about less than the market price by maybe €100.
And what's going to happen market share in Ireland? What sort of target do you have?
So there's approximately 30,000 Chinese people based in Dublin, obviously due to students, etc. But otherwise, there's a huge market in Ireland and Dublin is travelling to Australia, either for immigration or visiting family, etc. So really our two focuses are on the people of Ireland who like to go to Australia and New Zealand, and we're trying to provide a service to them, and obviously the student population as well. So that's our kind of two focus areas.
And when people are thinking about China, presumably you've got quite an extensive service into China for tourists heading in that direction. It's very, very fast growing in the Irish market.
Yep. So obviously Guangzhou, being in the south of China, is our hub city, where we actually fly over 420 routes now internally, domestically in China. So actually from in China, we've been flying for over 35 years. So although in London we've only been there for just over 3 years, we are actually quite an old airline. But as I said before, we've got all new planes. The average age of our plane in our fleet is 6 years old, which is about half of the other average legacy carriers.
Thank you very much, Nick Newman.
Cool. Thanks very much.